Alright, doing good. Hey Ann, Magnificent Orange, how's it going all? Thank you, Ann, I really appreciate that. I don't think I'm gonna get it because I'm tired and it's late, but I at least just want to actually practice a little bit instead of just doing the one a day. I'm planning to do the one a day, even after I get it, but I just want to do some practicing right now to get my time lower at least and my memo more solid. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna start it as soon as possible so I can end it as soon as possible and maybe do some other queuing. Look, I can't do. I can't. You. Oh, can't do 3 by 3 edges. It's okay. Just practice. Practice will eventually make perfect. But yeah. Alright. Appreciate the luck too. Guess we'll see how this one goes, if it's even remotely close. Even if it's not, at least we're practicing. Alright. Timer is now set to from typing to timer, and I'm going to start very shortly. Just do some last minute adjustments. Alright. Three, two, one, go. pretty sure I messed up the next one. How? Oh, that's annoying. Oh. Dang it. Well, at least I'm getting closer every time. Just sucks the closer you get when it's a DNF and the closer you are. It's just, oh, it's painful. All right, I'm going to catch up on comments. Hi, Rachel. Last one was so close. Hopefully, you can get this one. Well, I didn't, but it was even closer. That's what matters. I'm doing it. Yep. More forward blind. Hi, CJ and Spencer. Junior live stream. Let's go. Hi, Brandon. Center's done. Thanks. Thank you guys for the support and for joining in. NJ, how's it going? Dang, it's been forever since we've talked. I guess no surprise there. We stopped talking as much as we used to, I guess. Often. It's just my fault, too. Looking good so far. And then, yeah, you guys saw the one edge DNF. Yep. And there we go. 2 edges off. I have no idea what I did. Oh. You know what I might have done? I might have had the slice and then parity. Well, bummer. So close. Be proud of yourself. Thanks, guys. Did you forget edge parity? Yeah, I think that's kind of what happened. 2 edges. Yeah, next one I'm calling it. Yeah, DNFs get more and more painful the closer they get. Unfortunately, yeah. I think it was edge parity because it was literally just the... Oh, wait. I'd have to reverse, or I could just do it. Hold on. How do I do this? Because I didn't really show you guys. I kind of just explained it. Oh, well, never mind. I can't figure it out. But it was these two. My buffer swapped with A. And then when I had that, it was the parity off. That's what it was. Cubing Fedora, how's it going? You're my goat too. Hi Corey, you hit 1500 7x7 cells using the modded Meilong. It's good. And Meilong's on top until the V5 came out. Not all on the Meilong. Yeah, that's fair. I know you go back and forth, but anyway, yeah. Meilong's a very good cube. V5 is going to blow it out of the water because it has actually good inner layers and it's actually good without modding. That's sad. That's like really sucky. Oh, that's a bummer. It's too small? No, you should wait till you try one. The size is not as big of a deal as you think it might be. Because I tried it. It was weird to adjust to. I did a solve. And then after that, it already felt normal. To be fair, though, I have baby hands. Like, my hands are, like, the equivalent to Yi hangs. That's not true, but, like, you know what I mean? Day 3 of New England Champs tomorrow. Wish you luck. Good luck. That's cool you're going. All right. Should I try another 4-blind attempt, or should I just do normal practice? By the way, the time was 12, 16, 14. So we're getting faster every time. That's what matters. A third DNF in 2 days. 4-blind, I think you will do it. 2 minutes. No, not 2 minutes. 12 minutes. The one's hidden. I really want to go back to New England sometime. You definitely should. That'd be really fun for you. You will do it. Okay, maybe. So two of you guys said to do it. One of you said to do a 7x7 grind. If I do it though, I think I might do some practice and then do it. Kind of is what I was asking. Yes, I should do another one. Awesome. Okay, I'm definitely gonna do another one tonight then. I might wait like 8 to 10 minutes in between though, just to let my brain refresh and forget about the memo I just had. Oh, that's so sad. All right, but I will do some 7x7 then, I guess. How far off was the timing on this solve compared to the others? So I've gone from, let's see, I've gone from 1530 to 1359 to 1216. So it's like pretty solid improvement. I'm basically just 3 minutes and an actual success off of qualifying from nationals, which there's no PBQ or four blind rounds announced in Colorado that I'd be going to. So I think by then, just by doing this until I go to college, maybe even at college, um, that shoot, I forgot what I was saying. My brain's fried. That I'll be able to get qualification down under 10 minutes. I was looking at Nats, NAC, and Worlds. Nats was 10 minutes, NAC was 8, and Worlds was 8. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure NAC was 8. Nats was 10. I think I could get it under 10 minutes for sure before the next round. It's just a matter of success and nerves. So I guess not for sure. And then if it's 8 minutes qualification, oh my god, I'm gonna become freaking an old soul in the cubing community, maining blind events and FMC. Since you aren't doing PBQ events right now, have you been? Pretty good. How about you? Kind of want to take the time to talk to you since I'm not a big texter anymore. Oh, I appreciate that. Yeah, it's nice to talk. Always. So I get that. How are you? What have you been up to? Worlds was 10, I think. Okay, great. Yeah. So if Sweden's anything the same, then I'll definitely be able to qualify in 2 years. I thought I had a 7x7 session. I don't label my sessions. I'm also distracted talking, but that's kind of the point. Bro, I'm so old. I'm like the best in my area at PBQ events, Lamo. That's so funny. I like basically main FMC. It makes me feel very old. Now, Junior, you better use Yao. I could, I would say I can try a solve with Yao, but I really kind of don't want to. Wow, I missed all of those drops. To be fair, it was only like one, but it wasn't really supposed to be a piece loot. Because it feels like that. Dang. Oh, that's okay. Been doing good. Just been in the studio cooking some stuff up, like actually right now. That's sick, NJ. That's really cool, actually. I hope that goes well for you, and I'm sure it's going pretty good anyway. Or you could use Cage. No, I think I'll do some regular practice, to be honest. I swear I'm not hand scrambling, by the way. Thanks. Sub 3 tonight, trust. Nah, I'm probably not even. I'm probably just gonna get like a sub 330. I'm probably not even gonna get sub 320. I dumped a butt ton of FC Gom into my big cubes and they feel so good now. Jeffrey Lee and Cameron, I'm not gonna even try to say that. Two really good big cubers said they were really good. Try setup. Alright, bet. Hopefully I can get to releasing it soon. I hope so too. It'd be great to hear it. I miss exchanging music. Are you talking about, your adventures in drumming or covers? I'm gonna use StackMap for this actually. I already started inspecting. Ugh, that four blind, that one hurt. Just the closer it gets, the more it hurts. probably should have fixed the camera angle so I'm not solving weird, but whatever. Oh boy. Feels so awkward talking so much and then not talking at all. Oh, I did that wrong. This feels very slow. Oh my god. Wait, do I just take the +2? Would this. Is this a +2 or is it not a +2? Because I could just take the +2, but there's the regulation where you have to be able to tell like what piece is where, you know? Oh, I could just remove this one. There we go. Let's go. So it's not a +2. It's more like a +30 because I wasted 30 seconds just debating. Let's see. Do you make music? Yeah, I do. I'm gonna go to bed now. It's like 12:30 where I have fun with 7x7, 4 blind, and good luck. Thanks, Brandon. Good luck at New England champs. Thank you for nice lockup. Yep. If that's slow, I'm a turtle. Average 12 minutes on 7. It's okay. I will say the way I'm envisioning my sound is a little more popular. That's good though. That's always fun. That would be a +2. Thought so. Take the +2. I'd say +2. That's fair. You've been listening to a lot of Neon Trees. That's cool. I can name one song from them, but I'm like really familiar with three of them, like the actual music part, not name. But yeah. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I showed the time was a 4:06. All right. So Knott's up 3:30. Meanwhile, me getting a 3:02. 4 minutes is goaded. Thank you. All right, let's see how this ruins a mean. Mean of 3:41. All right. I'm gonna do like one genuine serious solve with the camera fixed so I don't have to hold it like awkwardly over the timer. And yeah. Name one song by Neon Trees. Is it Everybody Talks? I think it's called Everybody Talks. I could be wrong though. Started with a whisper, and that was when I kissed her, and then she made my lips. Yeah, it's Everybody Talks. So I'm just gonna follow the first line of the scramble, hand scramble, and then follow the last line. And then after this, I'm gonna do another 4-line attempt. I've never heard of Neon Trees, to be honest. That's fair. I'm sure like the three songs I'm familiar with and the one I can actually name, those are probably their most popular songs. So if you heard them, you'd probably be able to you'd probably be able to recognize it. I say if you can't tell if it's a +2 or not at home, it's not. But that's very true. I was laughing because I saw CJ say Unk Status. I thought that was very funny. Unk Status or I'm just not up to date with music. Lol. I think, I mean, their music's not like old, of course, but it's not like new. I mean, I'm sure they're still making music, but like these songs anyway. Yeah. I'm scrambling in such a weird way while I'm reading these comments. I'm just gonna like actually do this. And then follow the last line of the scramble. Alright. Here's green front at top. Okay. Like that did anything. Alright, I'm actually gonna... Let's make sure the cube can be seen. Yeah, it can. Great. All right, really weird and random question because I feel awkward sitting in silence. And well, also it's kind of like just a question. When you guys are solving a cube, like doesn't have to be like sprint event or like any event, sprint event, long event, doesn't matter. Do you guys ever have to sneeze, cough, or like get an itch like during the solve that like kind of throws you off? This also feels kind of slow, but don't think about it too much. Oh, I'm just gonna do. I don't remember the alg. Wow, I'm washed. 329.09. Alright, let's just catch up on comments. Yeah, they're not that old, but their biggest hits from like 10 to 15 years ago. That's. I would not have been able to guess that. Been more into their newer stuff though. Oh, that's pretty cool. To check out some of their songs to see if I recognize any. CJ, when I'm done streaming, or if NJ does, we can probably like send you some of their music. The goat is streaming. What's up, bro? Yo, what's up, Desmond? How's it going? Sometimes. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. Because the same thing just happened to me during that solve, and I was like, huh. I mean, conversation. Especially if I'm cubing while I have a cold. Okay, that's fair. Like when I was a much younger keeper, I thought that'd be an interesting question to ask someone like Felix. That's funny. I will say though, if you're into that type of music, check out their albums I Can Feel You Forgetting Me and Sink Your Teeth. I have not heard of either of those. That or I'm just being dumb. What's up? Also Junior 3004 with Parody and NB Perm. Tragic. Then as I got older, I realized how weird that might be to just casually ask a world class solver. Oh, that's fair. Oh, that's funny though. Alright. Do I do like an average on a sprint event? Or do I just go right into four blind? Because I kinda wanna try four blind again. Average of 5 on skew. I was at the sprint event I was gonna choose. If people said sprint event was actually gonna be skew, that's provision, so I'm gonna do it. Oh, I forgot I have a bad skew right now though. Whatever, it's fine. It's just supposed to be a sprint event to continue clearing my head for four blind. Oh no. Dang. Okay, but can you at least do one clock? You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. I'll try to do the one, and then I'll do bad, and then I'll say, you know what? No, you can't end on a bad solve. So I'll probably end up doing an average. Is this the same scramble? Might be. Hold on. No, it is the same scramble. Because it didn't get entered, because I entered it. Yeah, it's the same scramble. Whoops. I dropped it again on the same scramble. Skill issue. I haven't seen you do clock in forever, bro. That's funny you say that, because that's actually one of the events I'm practicing now. As much as I may or may not regret it. Sorry. Lol. Yeah, so I'm probably going to end up doing an average, because I'm not going to want to end on a bad solve. But a lot of the solves I do are bad. Oh, it's a Z-turn, not a U-turn. That's sad. Oh, I forgot that case. You know what? I'm just gonna do the bad alg for this. That's supposed to be the Z perm one. Never mind. Wow. How many saws have I done? I feel like all of these have been on orange. Wow. Oh, I did bad. That's... Oh, I forgot to enter my 5. Dang it. Okay, but that would have been the 5. Or that... No, I had one more to do, actually. This is the 5. Doing a skewb session without getting a good single. Amazing. Why do I gotta get a Z from, bro? Okay, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. We're gonna switch to clock now and then go to 4 blind. Alright. You've been practicing skewb a lot lately, CJ. It's good, it's valid. Learn full NS with me. We could hold each other accountable. It's one of my worst events, if not my worst one, and I'm trying to become kind of decent. That's fair. Me too. It is my worst event. I've only been practicing clock and 5x5. That's one of the best combinations ever. Whenever I do get to practice, that's fair. 319 solving the next. Nice. That's solid. The finger tricks are killing me though. Same. Will, what's up? Oh, you're on your old account. 4 blind practice. I'm getting faster every time. The first solve I did yesterday, I was a green and orange center off, and then I was like a bunch of pieces off in the L slice. Because during the solve, I watched it back. I literally just did an L slice for fun, like literally for no reason at all. The solve I did like 4 hours ago. I was off by 3 cycle of these edges. I didn't catch a cycle. And then this last solve, I was off by parity. So it was solved, so it was just these 2 edges, but I was supposed to do the slice and have parity and then do parity, I guess. Fairly accurate, yeah, and I'm getting faster every time. At my last comp, watermelon clock, yes. At my last comp, all the scrambles were so good, I asked the judge if anyone was hacking the scrambles. I beat my PR by a second. Wow, that's good. 16 to 15, congrats. We should, yes. CJ, after this, we could use Jacob's tutorial and learn NS together. That'd be a lot of fun. Purple clock best combo is 7x7 and 7x7. Fairly accurate then. Yeah, fairly. Will, you want to watch me, if you're still here, be bad at 7 simul flip? Alright. What was that timer stop, bro? 7:35. Let's do it. All right, CJ, I'm going to text you after this. I'll text you well, I mean, I'm sure you can find it anyway, too. Might just be easier to text, so every time we want to practice, we can literally just go to that, or we'll figure something out. Jacob, when I started learning it, I was using Jacob's tutorial, but he did just come out with a new one, so that's great. Proto 7 simul flip. NJ, you saw the method I used to do. That is so much better than the method I used to use. 7 simul flip on top. IDK, what you mean? That's fair. I think third scrambles was cross done with top off by a tick. That's crazy. But wait, you're not that bad. I mean, I was getting like decent with it in January, and then I just gave up because I was too lazy to use my brain and memorize. $682. I really need to fix this. You're like almost as fast as me, not gonna lie. Thanks, buddy. What's funny, if you and I make it up to Wyoming, that's one of the reasons I'm practicing this event. Is because, when there were only 5 people registered, I was top 3 for every event except for clock. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to podium in clock, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to beat Will. Because I know you use 7 simul flip. You were the whole reason I learned it. I don't know. Oh, that's fair. NJ, just this isn't going to count for the average, but I'm going to do the method I used to use. Just so you can remember how bad it is. Just don't beat my PR. I don't even know what your PR is. If it's under 6.5, chances are probably not high. All right, let's do bad things. All right, so we're gonna go 3-6, 3-6, 3-5. That's the method I used to use. I need to quit my PR. Let's check. Junior, I am doing as 7x7. I don't know what that means. Times are 302, 300, 319, 309. What's the last time going to be? 259.99. Get another clock podium, please. There's no chance. If we were still, if clock was 3 years younger, it's possible. Never again. I think bro's DNF rate is lower than mine. I'm getting lucky, probably. I haven't seen you clock podium since 2023. It was actually 2022. Oh, no, it was 2023. I didn't, duh. Wow, you know me better than me. That's crazy. 657 average, 5.34 single. Singles, average is, less, as far as chances of me beating it go. But, yeah. Clock podium on the Wyoming site sheet is now sub 5, though. Yeah, no way I'm going to podium at Wyoming. Well, either of us. I mean, maybe you can just grind, but, Still got it. I would never practice cubing. You know what? That's so real. Even at almost 1 a.m. Fair. Dude, remember when you said that I better not miss clock round 2 at Worlds? I don't remember that. Other than my beloved 6x6. That's so real. All right. Oh, I did it bad. Oh, 1180. We're not going to talk about that. I knew I misturned somewhere, and it was such an easy memo, too. I didn't end up missing the round. I just got a terrible average. I mean, you didn't miss the round. That's what was asked. So I'm still proud of you. You told me that at NAC because I was late to clock round 2 and missed that by 5 minutes. You're crazy, that you remember that. I don't remember that at all. Some of the only things that I remember are Ofe, the I see a J, kaka. I don't remember much else. My memory sucks. Anthony told me you PR'd. Wait, wait, who PR'd? Yeah, CJ said she made round two, but she got a bad average. Huh? Actually, I've been practicing Mega. Let's go. That's the best thing you can be doing. I think I misturned again. Oh, I just did a. Oh, what happened? My timer's been reset to 4 pad. Extra! No, but here, I got like mid 6 average and like 4.5 single. See, I forget like how just still like how much clock has changed and how good you like really, really, really are. No, but hear me out. I checked on WCA Live afterwards. Ah, change the batteries. Yeah, I probably should do that. Hello. Bro, 306, parody and PLL skip. Wow, I was 7 seconds off. Alright, I'm just gonna do an extra solve and then end on 4 blind. Or at least do 1 4 blind attempt. And maybe stream puzzle design. I've been thinking about doing that. But then I was like, you know what? No, that's incredibly boring. No! Dang. I was like, wow, that's actually kind of good. And then I realized I'm bad. What did I even do? Huh? I don't get it. That would have been a 590, but instead we're ending on a bad solve. But I'm not gonna end on a bad solve. I'm gonna like I said. Freak. Oh, 4 pad, yay. Okay, well I actually really do need to change the batteries. Whatever. Alright. Not ending on a bad solve. That was an 8. One does not simply end. No, so funny. Did I say no funny? My bad. One does not simply end on a bad solve. Max Murphy, what's up, dude? Also, that's very true. One simply does not end on a bad solve. Did you see the 3047 I got on 4x4? I think I might have, because I'm pretty sure I commented saying, if it was the video you uploaded, I said nice 2x2 time. Are you looking at going to knots? I can't talk. I was gonna say it's probably a good idea to do 4 blind while I can formulate coherent sentences. I can't. So it's a good thing I didn't say that. Are you looking at going to Nats? Yes, I am. I am going, and then I'm looking at going to Worlds too, with a bunch of puzzles as well. I sent the list on the Discord. I'll definitely send it to the group chat we're both in. Oh yeah, you did see that. Yeah, I did. All right. One simply does not end on a bad solve. I'm pretty sure I messed. Yep, I did mess up. One simply does not end on a bad solve, so not ending on this one either. 1680. Why did I DNF that 5? I really need to fix this clock. I'm going to Nats, but probably not Worlds. That's awesome you're going to Nats. Sad you might not be going to Worlds. Probably not going to Worlds. You should definitely still not shut the door on that, though. Also, Junior, I'm going to Nats and Worlds. Let's go! All right. CJ, what about you? Are you going to go to Nats and or Worlds in Sweden and Raleigh? Got Canadian champion last weekend. Dare I say banger. Scuba. I figured Scube. That's awesome, Max Murphy. Congrats. Oh, I'm being dumb. This is over inspecting. One simply does not end on a bad solve. What am I doing? But I kind of do want to try to go to Worlds to avenge my clock final shenanigan. Oh, from North American Champs? Yeah, I told my dad about Nats, and he looked at my mom and said that'd be a good road trip, and they said it'll work. Nice. Just solve better. Hope this helps. Will, watch this. This is going to be revolutionary. Never mind. Ah, you know what? Never mind. It was almost sub 6. So never mind about the never mind. 618. Almost sub 6, which would have been a great solve. Anything sub 6 is good. But, you know, it's good. Since Nats... Let's see. Since Nats will be in the Southeast, I'm trying to make it a priority. That's fair. I missed World's Finals by like 4 spots. Oh, I didn't even see that. NJ, I'm sorry. Worlds I'm hoping to, but I can't say for sure. Fair enough. Will, you're awesome. Thanks for helping me. All right. It's time to let go of the childish sprint events. That's a joke, by the way. They're not childish. But, like, you know, little kids are sprint event mains. That's also a joke. 4 blind. Nats for me is like 80% chance because I'll probably just staff Worlds too far out to say it. That's fair. All right, the session with 3 solves and 3 DNFs. Okay, timer's away, blindfolds here. Oh boy. Oh, I don't want to do this. X2Y. $38 on 4x4 with Solis method and double parity. See, just main it. Yay. I find it interesting that Nats is happening next when technically NAC should be happening then next year. NAC is happening next year. I'm pretty sure they just confirmed, though. Not just confirmed, they confirmed shortly after Worlds. America will not be throwing in a bid. Mexico's never hosted. Mexico probably will never host. I don't want to say never. Never say never. Won't host for a while, probably. Canada's probably going to host. But Nats is happening. Exactly. Good luck on the solve. Hope you get a success. Thank you. Although I did see that bids for host cities for NAC just opened. Yeah, exactly. And America confirmed they're not doing a bid. Mexico wouldn't host likely. So, Canada. All right. I forgot all of the memo from my last 4 blind solve, and I've let go of the tragedy of being 2 pieces off / parity off. So, time to waste another quarter hour of my life away. If prob only go to Nats, then not gonna lie. Yeah, exactly. I would not want to go to NAC. I'd rather go to Nats because there's probably gonna be more people there, including more of my friends there personally. So, as Canada guy, I'm unsure about Canada happening, but who knows? I would be very down. I guess that's fair. What if just what if America, Canada, and Mexico just refuse to throw in a bid? If Mexico throws in a bid, does that mean they automatically host NAC, or does there have to be a requirement being like how I feel like Mexico would have the least amount of cubers to show up, to be honest. So I don't know. That's why I'm asking. I saw that too. Hi Ty. I would go depending on where in Canada it is. Fair. If it's in like Toronto area, I would probably be able to go. But if it's Vancouver, then probably not. Valid. It'd also be easier to make it to the next rounds. True. I mean, that's how Sweden won for Worlds 27. I think they were the only bid. Wow. Okay, that okay. Even though it's probably a little bit. That's fair. I don't know. CDMX might have a lot of draw. Yeah, that's fair. I'd be so down for Toronto. Run it back. I mean, I do want to go to Canada. Seattle's the closest I've ever been to anywhere out of the country, and I wanted to go, but obviously we didn't. I guess not. Obviously we didn't. We didn't end up making it obvious to us. To you guys, we didn't end up going because we didn't have passports. All right, I'm gonna start this four blunts off just so I can get it out of the way. And I'm probably not gonna be. Yeah, thanks, Ty. Probably not gonna be tired after this. So I'm probably gonna continue streaming afterwards. Anyway, I'm gonna start. Okay. Timer's ready. And 3, 2, 1, go. every time. What was it this time? God, what am I doing wrong? Dang. That's incredibly unfortunate. What am I doing? Dang it. Will, I seen you ask the three wings. It's just the cycle of these two. God, and that one had parody. That had two parodies. All the solves so far have had. Actually, the first solve had center the X center parody, the U2. Oh, this one had the hard ones for me. It had the wing parody, and then the corner parody. And obviously, I did them because it's only still these two off. Dang it. Never back down, never what? Never give up. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get it on stream. Dang it. Oh, yeah. And you guys were watching too. Ty, Will, Ben. You guys were watching. Oh no, Junior's pausing. Still looks good. And Ty, yeah, you caught the DNF. Cube for edit. Hey, how's it going? Ty, so I count my targets. That one, that one had two additional cycles that I memorized. So three total that I memorized, but obviously in total, four cycles that I should have memorized. Yeah. Because then the target would have been probably for me BS, which that's actually kind of funny because this is kind of BS. Oh, that's ironic. BS. Rack. Oh, that sucks. Oh, you know what? No, you're right. Because no parody. BS still would have had parody. Dang, bro. Oh, that sucks. Ty, your message, it's 23 plus new cycles minus solve pieces. That's how many edge targets. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Dang it. All right. Well, this is still looking like kind of good though. I'm still improving by at least a minute every time. 11:21:61 would have been the time. So the practice is still paying off. The practice is still looking pretty okay. We started yesterday with a 15:30, today with a 13:59, 12:16. Oh, this is my first time not improving by at least a full minute. From 12:16 to 11:21, so almost a minute. Oh, that's annoying. God, freaking 11 minutes and 21 seconds of my life. Just for this BS B. Oh, dang. All right. Junior, guess what I did? 116.71, average of 12 on 6x6 today. Dude, congrats. That's super nice. World records in your near future. You're going to beat the 56 or 57, whatever it is. God, that's so annoying. Frack. All right, all right, all right. We're getting close though. The first attempt yesterday looked really bad because I did the L move, so targets were off. So it was this bar, this bar, this bar off, and then this bar was had a green because I if I didn't do that L slice, it would have been really close, but still would have been the green orange center off. All I've been doing today is what did I do? Two cycle two. Wait, why am I at four saws? How's this making sense? One solve yesterday. One solve 4 hours ago. Okay. I remembered. The second solve was a cycle, a three cycle off. The third solve was these two off. The A and buffer were swapped, but this was solved, so I would have just had to do the slice and then do the parity alg. And then this solve, I just missed this, I guess. Frack. Oh, that's really annoying. But we're still getting faster every time. This practice is paying off. Gonna be down to sub 10 pretty soon, and then I just have to do it officially while also actually getting a freaking success. No, bro, Henry Lichner gonna get world record. Fair, you're gonna take it from him. I might be sub 130 on Mega again finally. Will, is that with all the practice and tips that Ryan and I gave you and the adjustments that you actually made on your own? I've been doing Mega Minx in secret, so don't tell nobody in Utah. I'm sub 1 now. Oh, let's go, Ty. That's awesome. We won't tell anyone in Utah. Frick, dude, this is really sad. Ah. You also have to remove the logo, Junior. Yeah, I know. This is the PyCube one, and I bought a blank center cap, but because PyCube UV coats their own puzzles, I have to self UV coat a single track cap. That way it matches the coating of PyCube instead of being slightly off. I think the stock version might be legal still. The one I bought from the cubicle, but I'm still gonna just self UV coat it because it bothers me personally. Yes, it is, Junior. How you do that pattern? What pattern are you talking about? Were you talking about the Oh, I did that very wrong. Oh no, I didn't. This one? Because if this is what you were talking about, it's a big blind parity algorithm. Yeah, yeah, it's just a big blind parity algorithm for your wing targets. Gosh, this event is very annoying. This is why I don't get into blinds, and this is why I don't do them. Is because it makes me sad. But seeing the improvement and actually practicing four blind is really fun and worth it. Like this is become I can't believe I'm saying this. I like three blind, multi blind, and four blind. This is getting fun. So I just learned how to solve first method, beginner method, like reduction or whatever. Oh, okay, cool. And that's just for big cubes. That's awesome. What is the name of that 4x4? This is the Aosu V7, but it's the PyCube version. You get it from PyCube or the Cubicle. Darn, that's unfortunate. I'm a little sad about that. I also felt super confident in that one, so that's a big bummer. Blind is fun, but it's also extremely painful. Literally, like, I'm actually having fun with blinds now. That's how I was able to qualify for nationals with three blind. Now I want to qualify for four blind. I'm never gonna qualify for multi for majors. I'm never gonna qualify for multi. Before I quit competing, though, I'm gonna get 15 points at least. Five blinds just a freaking other thing of its own. I think I'll only ever be able to qualify for nationals, probably never North American champs or worlds. But I don't think I'll be able. No, I'm not gonna say that. If I can qualify for big blinds for nationals, I will be so incredibly happy. What's up, Grayson? I know CFOP on 3x3 or take on 2x2, but I can solve a 4x4 fully. I just can't remember some parodies, like, the ones where sometimes in the reduction method there's an PLL or a cross. Yeah, so you have your what you're talking about is your OLL parody, and then your PLL parody. I'm approaching sub 80 on 6x6, but it's like really hard to improve now. That's so real, probably. That's really impressive, though. Parodies, I just can't really remember those. Yeah, that's fair. Do you have any tips on how to do blindfold on 3x3? I tried, but it's super hard. Like when people tell me to assign a letter to every color or piece or whatever, it just messes me up and stuff. Push through. That's all I can say. I used to be in the exact same shoes you're in, the position. You literally just have to adjust. Like the way I used to do blind is I would assign the letter to every piece, which was hard enough to get used to as is, but I wouldn't form a word. I would just remember the letter. So I would be telling myself Q, Z, C. Oh, I replace X with Z depending on the like if it's just easier to remember or not. So I would do like Q, Z, B, I, T, R, L, F, and so on instead of doing other stuff. My main 3x3 is a V10. I'm deciding between one I modded and made myself, like self-magnetized, or between the ferrocore. I tried one of my friend's V11s though, modded, and it's really good. So I might purchase one and switch to that. I've been having fun practicing three blind, but how close I was to a mean last week was so painful. Yeah, it's so real. Z, yeah, I'll switch X to Z sometimes, depending on the letter pair before having used the letter pairs now. Oh, but yeah, anyway, where I was going with this, uh, it was so hard for me to switch to words from letters, and I would keep relapsing to letters individually instead of words. But then just over time, I would like slowly incorporate it into my solves. I suggest just doing it immediately, but like over time, the way I did it was incorporate it into my solves. So like I would do I would do, so say I had BICH, I would probably do by and then cha, like just the sound, or by CH when I wouldn't use sounds like audio. So I would do like by and then CH. So I would still do individual letter pairs, but I would also make a word. And now for the most part, I do all words and audio. So yeah. Do you have a Z in your scheme? No, I do or I'll show it from green front, white top, because I'm assuming that's what you use. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. X I'll just turn into Z, depending on the letter that comes before it. SH for X. I tried doing that and it gets really hard, so I was like, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna do Z. I'm gonna leave real quick to try and learn the parodies, but I'll BRB if you're still here. Appreciate that. Good luck. Did you try the VIN 4x4? Yeah, I used to main it, and then I switched to the V7 when it came out because it's amazing. Oh, I'm sad. Do you know how to make Vin 4 less flimsy? I assume it's just a tensioning issue. Make sure you have even tensions, and then just adjust your tensions in like quarter, either the quarter turns or like eighth turns if you really want to be that precise. Other than that, if you really want to get into it, just buy a kit of springs or go to your local hardware store. I strongly suggest Ace. That's what I use for all my modding and stuff. And then just buy springs there to replace the springs in the cube. But at that point, I'd rather just get a new cube. I hold the onion that the Vin is garbage. That's fair. I don't like it anymore now that the V7's out. Slowly trying to start using words, but I still have some solves where I can remember the letter pair, but not the word that I assigned to that letter pair. Yeah, I was in the same boat as you when I was like making that transition. So that's like really fair. All right, let's take a look here. Hmm. I do that in Five Blind sometimes. Just get used to the Vin. It's bad though. The V7 is way better, and before that, the MGC was fine. I have a Dorito MGC, and it's pretty good. Dorito MGC is like actually pretty okay. All right, I'm gonna go get something sharp. Probably just a needle, really quick. I've done 3 solves today. That first one was the 3 edges off there. These last two edges off. Each, both of them, just 2 edges. My most, so I went, yesterday was 15. The first attempt today was 13. Second, 12. This last one, 11. 2 minutes away from qualifying. 2 minutes and success away from qualifying for nationals. How'd solve go? I missed it. Oh, CJ, what's up? Okay, let me show you. It was no, because it wasn't that. This is how it went. It's kind of like BS. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stop making that pun. It's a stupid pun. BSB. I missed the 2 swap. Oh wow, lol. Ugh, sad. It's okay. We're getting close. CJ, you're going to get it pretty soon. Oh, I think so. I hope so. Anyway, unless maybe I'm just unlucky. But I'll definitely. If if I continue doing like 1 to 3 attempts every day until I leave for college, and it's like 2 days or the day before I leave for college, and I still haven't gotten it, I will stream four blind back to back to back to back to back to back until I get a suggest. I can't talk. Until I get a success. Oh, that's funny you asked. That's literally what I was about to tell you. Still improving like pretty significantly. 11, 21, 61. So I'm improving like still steadily almost at a minute. Cuz that's 15, 13, 12, 11. This was the first time I haven't improved by a full minute. But still almost a minute cuz it was 12:16 to 12:21. So like 55-second improvement still. CJ, thanks so much. I really appreciate you stopping by and your support as well. I really, really, really appreciate that. Oh, also, especially because I'm pretty sure it's like 1 o'clock, like almost 1:32 for you, if my memory serves correctly, which I wouldn't be surprised if it didn't. When do you leave for college? I leave the 13th at like 1 o'clock, I think. Of course. And CJ, we'll continue. We'll learn that. We'll start learning NS together. We'll pick it up throughout these next couple weeks, and when we're both free too. Just go to 226 on 4x4 with double parity, 6x6 but 4x4. Oh, cool. That's nice. Oh, dang. That's when I go to high school. Oh, okay, nice. Oh, that is correct. Let's go. So my memory is actually not garbage and skill issue that four blind obviously would not reflect based on how it's gone the past four attempts. Yes, awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely like text you too and we can figure out like time and plans to like learn together because I think that'd be really fun and beneficial for both of us. It's so like you're good at square one. We've had this conversation too before when I was like building the Lego Titanic over a year ago. Not over a year ago, almost a year ago on stream. I still haven't finished it. By the way. And we talked about like events and stuff. You're good at square one and a bunch of other stuff. Square one and Scube are my worst freaking events ever. I'm so bad at them. Anyway, yeah. So it'd be great to learn Scube together because that's at least one out of the way for both of us then. And then I just have to get good at Squan. High school is going to be the bane of my existence. No, it won't. It's actually really, really fun and really easy. Are you going to school near home or are you going out of state? I'm going to school like home. I'm staying in the dorms, but I'm within distance to be able to, what's that called? Going from one place to another? Commute. Got it. I technically be allowed to commute, but I'm staying in the dorms just to get the experience, you know, and to have good grades, like stay focused up, you know. Planning to get a squad and start solving it. Good idea. Square one is a good event. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Awesome, me too. It'll be fun to actually have something to like focus on and grind with one, a friend, two, someone to like help hold you accountable, you know. Give like progress updates and stuff, actually learn together. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Actually, wait, yes, I did. I have an idea. It'd be funny if you lube that thing with my exact 3x3 specs. Nice. What do you average right now? I average anywhere from low 5 to 7. Or I guess if you were here earlier to like 13. I pray to God this works and I'm not just ruining it. I might have glued some of these in. You'd say the same? Oh, perfect. This is going to be really fun for both of us then, huh? Fun and helpful. I'm going to point this more down towards just the actual clock. Which method do you use? The sledge it till it's solved in any random orientation that you think and not that you guesstimate might be the most efficient. Actually, let me correct myself. Sledge slash hedge until it's miraculously solved from the orientation to which you think is the most efficient. My first layer is also trash, so that really doesn't help. I made AUGs for all the center cases. Oh, cool. That's nice. CJ, what method do you use? Oh no. Yeah, you could definitely improve mine too. We'll work on that too together then. Sarah Intermediate. Okay, nice. What a fun thing to do to jump from Sarah's Intermediate to NS. That's gonna be very fun. How do you like typically go? Oh, but I've learned a few Sarah's advanced cases recently. Oh, that's good. What do you typically do when you're learning like cases or AUGs? Can you like really tackle it head on, or do you try to go from can you go from like say beginner to advanced right away, or do you go introduction, beginner, intermediate, advanced? Like, can you jump around? Is what I'm saying, or like when you're learning too, do you learn like small amounts at a time, or can you like really just go head on in a large set and then just practice those AUGs until you get them like solid? Like I'm ranting, but like how do you go about learning? It's intermediate, but I've learned, yeah. What are you even doing? I'm removing magnets from the center clock dial thing. Just learn intermediate? No, absolutely not. Intermediate is for intermediators. Ethan Adams. I'm trying to partner with the Cubicle right now. You inspired me with a lot of your modifications and taught me a lot. Oh, I'm happy to hear that for you. Good luck with that. I hope that works out for you. I appreciate that. It's essentially going from like 4 look last layer to 2 look last layer. Whatever. More look last layer, 2 look last layer. That makes no sense, but yeah. Okay. Learning AUGs, I tend to learn a bunch at a time, but I get burned out pretty quickly, to be honest. It's probably best to learn a few at a time, but I find myself getting caught up in believing I'm not doing enough. That's so real, honestly. All right, so this is good because I'm like almost the exact same way, where I want to learn a bunch at a time, and then I'll be fine with it. I'll like be able to grind them because if I immediately grind them, then that's reinforcement. I'll step away for a second, come back. That reinforcement helps me like remember them, so I don't have to relearn them. So when I grind again, it eventually just cycles to where it's just fully learnt, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is working out great, good, all this, all that, and then it's just I'll burn out and just only stick with the ones I knew learned instead of learning any more. Like it's just yeah. So this is gonna be really, really fun to like actually have someone to hold you accountable this time around. Because I know I keep saying, but I'm like actually my goal was to get sub 4 point. No, it wasn't. It was just to get sub 5 average at Worlds using NS because I was learning NS before Worlds, and then I realized big cube cutoffs were a thing. So I didn't want to pursue NS until afterwards, and then afterwards I've just not picked it up again. This time around, having someone to hold you accountable, make sure you get it done. It's literally like encouragement, you know? Learning advanced before intermediate is like learning ZBLL before PLL. You need to learn PLL anyway because the cases will come up. Wait, what? Wait, I thought NS is just solve one layer. Isn't NS technically just two look? Because you solve one layer and then it's just one alg to solve the rest of the thing, right? So the Sarah's advanced slash immediate cases do still come up, but that's what you use the NS alg for. Oh, no. Okay, I guess I still see what you're saying. Wouldn't the intermediate algs just be included as part of NS algs, the 100 and whatever it is? But I do see what you're saying. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Somewhat. I learned advanced CFOP before anything else on 3x3. Nice. As for times, improvement for me is like beginner to immediate to advanced. Oh, okay, that's fair. And this is just Sarah's advanced. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be really nice having someone alongside going through the same journey. I said through really weird. Through the same journey, that's fair. You can learn intermediate in a day though. Nah, I could learn advanced if I could learn that I could learn NS a day faster if I don't take that day learning intermediate. Mic drop. Boom. How FTO are you on a scale of 1 to 10? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna say 5, 5 out of 10, because I've made 5 octahedron based 3D puzzles, 3D printed puzzles. So I'll say 5, I guess. To be honest, I feel like NS will be more beneficial for me because I get confused with how many sledges, which order to do the hedges and sledges. That's fair. I'm sure NS has repetitive and very similar cases as far as recognition and execution goes. And based off what I learned, I know that's true as well. But I feel like it's still better to just get that done and out of the way and then grind that for, a hot while. I mean, like the AUGs feel too similar and it causes confusion. Yeah, exactly. Should CTO become an event with FTO? Absolutely not. I am an avid CTO hater. I like CTO, but like not as much as FTO. So I'm gonna say I hate CTO because like CTO is just an more annoying Pyraminx. Ow. Then why did you make a giant one? Because I felt like it. And like the finger tricks regroup count will be better. Hopefully, my finger tricks will probably still kill my solves. But that's for me to work on after having gained, there we go, the knowledge of NS. I regroup way too much with many sledges, hedges at a time. Same. You know what? Fair enough. CTO is literally just a 3x3 mod. Yeah, but like it's also an annoying one, and it's like the tips are like Pyraminx too. Everyone hates on Pyraminx tips. This one has 4 extra, literally double the tips. You know what? No. Double the tips, double the fun. You know what? I might try. No, that's too risky, actually. Well, might be worth it. Oop, wrong one. No, I guess let's try it first. CTO has 6. Wait, am I dumb? Oh, it does have 6. Whoops. Yeah, tips are pretty that will. I don't like sick. Not sick, because that means like good. Pretty bad. They're pretty bad. No one likes tips. All right, bet. I think Mirror would make a bad event, but it's better than. It's a better 3x3 mod than C. I strongly agree with that statement. I strongly agree with that statement. I'm gonna head out because it's pretty lit over here. I'll send you a text just in case we both forget, lol. Hope you have a great rest of your night. You as well. I was gonna say, yeah, it's about 2 a.m. for you. So, all right, yeah. Good morning and good night, I guess. Thanks for stopping by, and yeah, appreciate the text if you'd send it. Cause honestly, I'll probably forget as well. But yeah, that'd be great. All right, see you, CJ. I'm learning for look less layer on Mega instead of beginner's method. So I'm averaging between anywhere between 1 minute and 125. Nice. At least you're learning though, huh? Meant to or destined to improve with some practice. All right, sweet. All these magnets are now in place. Oh, that's going to be such an annoying sound. Okay, I'm going to fix that at some future point in time. Oh, it turns out I also just lost magnets. Okay, never mind. This is for another day. All right, so these are the magnets I'm gonna have to glue in. Well, I'm gonna save this for another day. I'm gonna set that to the side for now. Kind of want to do a sprint event though. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. You know what? I clicked on a pyramid session. Might just do that. Or you know what? I have not touched the CTO from Worlds that I got. I have not touched it or like looked at it. It was literally at the bottom of my bag. I thought someone like might have took it by accident, or I lost it in Seattle. I have not touched this since Worlds. I'm gonna do a CTO session. All right, how do you scramble CTO? I mean, yeah, it is just a 3x3 mod, but then you got to take care of tips. I'm just gonna do. How do I take care of tips? Will, name me. Name me random letters. They all have to be unique, between 3 to 6, if that makes sense. 3 to 6 of them, and they all have to be unique. So like you can't do like, well, I mean, you're a cube. You obviously know you're not going to name L and L again. R U L prime F. Thank you. Okay, just so you did know what I meant. Awesome, great, beautiful. I feel like this does not scramble it enough. This is very strange looking. Oh, this is so weird to set down. Oh, it done did bad. Wait, that should have worked, right? Oh, wow. I'm like actually kind of just dumb. Imagine if he turns like an FTO accidentally. Set it on the table and turn the tips like Z3 does Mega. Huh? Oh, whoops. It went to a different session for some reason. You know what? We're going to call that practice because that's actually a really bad time. All right. Let's do it again. Will. Oh, that was a +2 anyway. Out of the kind. Oops. Out of the kindness of your heart, would you like to randomly name some more tips? Ooh, that works too. Thank you. Ah, you did all of them. You know what? I'm gonna do a mix. I'm gonna do a mix between what Will said and what you said. I will do. Which one do you guys have in common? Do you guys have R in common? Will, you doubled up on the R. So okay, R2 and R make nothing. So you know I'll just do the R2, and then I'll do every other one. U. Oh, so U2, F, and then B prime D prime. Yeah, that makes sense. Not really, but whatever. Thank you both. All right. 3490. Oh, my bad, Law. No, you're all good. Will, do you have to work tomorrow? I know it's a random question, but I just want to ask. If you don't, or if you're not busy at all, or like, not going to go, catch some sleep anytime soon, do you just want to like call on Discord or something and like cube together if you're available? Or just talk there? Because I'm not really streaming for anyone right now. Well, not like too many people. It's a small stream. Plus, I might leave the basement soon, so. Oh, you do have to work. I can call in the morning. All right, bet. Don't know if I'll be available in the morning, but I'll definitely let you know. Hagen Dazs, fair. I liked and subbed. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I work 12 to 8:30, so if I'm awake. Okay, sweet, sweet, sweet. All right. Does someone in chat want to generate random tips? Or you know what? I might just here. I got an idea. I got an idea actually. I haven't liked yet. I'm gonna do that now. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, yeah, that actually works. Okay, sweet. Whoops. Wait, am I? Oh, that was just done. Okay, whatever. 3896. Actually, if you meant call tonight, I'm doing laundry, so I can call. Okay, bet. Yeah, I meant tonight because I was like, I'm not really tired, so I was gonna stay up for a little while, and then the stream's actually kind of small, and I'm getting like, you know, this area, like I might move to my actual desk. So, all right, yeah, I guess I'll end stream here then. All right. But for those of you who are watching, thanks for stopping by. And hopefully we'll be able to get a 4 blind success soon. But yeah, thanks all for popping in, watching, joining, liking, subscribing. Really appreciate that. One last CTO solve. You know what? I'll do that. I'll do that for you. Because you asked. But yeah, after that, yeah, I'll end stream here and head out after this solve since you asked, though. You got an hour or two? Awesome. Sounds wonderful then. Oh, you want to do the tips too? All right, bet. Ah, but you're doing all of them again. Lame. Oh, that's a weird case. Alright, that was weird. That's so far the fastest solve, though. But yeah, that's it. WCA doesn't always do all pure tips. Yeah, no, it's not always all the tips. But I mean, it's fun that you're doing it because, gives it more challenge. But anyway, yeah. Again, outro the stream. Thanks all for watching, and I'll be streaming tomorrow again to do some more 4-blind and cubing. But yeah, thanks, guys. See you guys soon. Bye.